Hey guys, what's up? It's me here, J Pumple, back again for another video, and today we are having a look at the Marvel Legends series Build-A-Figure Venom, Space Venom Wave, Electro. Now, if you guys did not see my other videos, I got these guys from Supernova, and yeah, I'm super excited to get this guy out of the packaging, but next video I'm going to be doing Hobgoblin, and that video is going to be awesome. But for now, we have Electro here, so if you guys do want to see that Hobgoblin review, make sure to hit subscribe and hit the bell button. So yeah, let's have a look at this figure. Yes, it has Marvel Spider-Man down here, Evil Adversaries. It has the Venom head there. No, what? It has the classic head and this weird looking head that I'm not going to use. Marvel's Build-A-Figure Venom here. Amazing Spider-Man 2 logo, I think. Not quite sure. His, of course, Electro on one side and Hobgoblin on the other side because these are both the Evil Adversaries. And on the back, it shows an awesome picture of Hobgoblin and Electro. And looking on the top here, it has that. If you want to read it, pause right now. And all the other figures in the wave. So yes, let's just get to it and crack this thing open and see how good the figure actually is, you know? I don't know what to expect for this figure, really. It reuses the same hands from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 Electro, I know, which those hands are actually really awesome. They were the only good thing about that Amazing Spider-Man 2 Electro, so I'm happy they're using it. But there's no other hands for him, so I don't know. Here he is, finally. Let's get that head out. Oh, look at this head. Looks awesome. Space Venom leg. And here's Electro. Let's just real quick pop the head off. And pop. That's better. Alright, we'll get to it and we'll review this figure, so yeah, let's do it. And here is Electro out of the packaging, guys. And Electro is a pretty cool figure, guys. The paint apps are pretty decent on this figure. This is reusing the Pizza Spidey body mold, which I still do not have. I have two figures with the body mold, but I still don't have the real Spider-Man for that. It is a pretty hard figure to come by, guys, so yeah, I will eventually get it though. I might get the bootleg version, or I'd probably get the real version. But anyway, this is the alternate head sculpt that it comes with. Yeah, it's of course going to fall over on me, but yeah. This figure reuses lots of bits, and it also has some new pieces in it, so yeah, we'll just get into it and review this figure. So yeah, we'll take a look at its accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at this figure. Now, with this being Electro, of course, he has his amazing... He only has one pair of hands, by the way, guys, so he does not have fist hands, but he has these awesome Electro hands that look pretty cool, and they are actually the exact same sculpt as the Amazing Spider-Man 2 ones, except the pegs are actually sculpted differently. Now, I think the reason they did this was because they were reusing the Pizza Spider-Man body mold, so that means that... they had to make the peg a little bigger because I've tried popping this Amazing Spider-Man 2 hand in, and it is just way too small. It will just fall out easily. So yeah, and that could be said the same for trying to pop these hands in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's just way too big, and it is not going to fit no matter how hard you try to push. Oh, actually, it does fit in that. Yeah. It does fit, but I'm probably going to break that joint and make it a little bit worse. So yeah, it's not really that good of a figure, and I did actually make it a lot bigger. Oh, I actually hurt this figure by doing that. Rip. So don't do that to your Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure, or else you will make the hand joint a little bit looser. So yeah, anyway, these hands are still really awesomely detailed out. They have, I think they actually look a lot better than the Amazing Spider-Man 2 hands because they're actually a translucent blue plastic, and they got this really awesome like paint wash effect here as well, and it just makes it look really awesome. So thanks Hasbro for doing this, for reusing these hands. But the one thing I don't like about this figure is that it does not have any fist hands, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, it comes with two head sculpts. This is the one it comes with normally, and you know, I think this one's painted pretty good for the most part, you know. I do not see any real paint blemishes on this head sculpt at all. I think it is a really nicely painted head sculpt. I just prefer the other head sculpt over this one, you know. And you know, That's pretty much the only reason why I bought this figure. I don't really like this head sculpt as much. I think it looks good. It looks good. And I think it looks like from this face here, it looks like the same face here, of course, because it's Electro. So it's the same face, basically, except it's basically just in a mask, and you know. So yeah, this is sort of the unmasked version. This is the masked version. So yes, and of course the masked version is his classic head sculpt, which looks really awesome. I really like this. It looks a lot better than the Toy Biz version. So yes, and this plastic here is really flexible. It does not feel like it's going to break if I push into it. And yeah, so you can just pop that onto your figure, and you know, oh, it's a handless. It's handless. No, it's not handless. It will have its hands on there. So yeah, we'll just plug these hands in, and yeah, boom, awesome Electro. And of course, it comes with the Space Venom leg, which I do not think I'm going to build. So I will have a little look at this. It has some pretty good paint here, you know. I'm not really going to build this figure. I don't think I am. If I do, I'm just still going to do this anyway. But you know, it has some pretty good paint work here. Nice sculpt work on the feet. So you know, really nice leg here. I think it would have been. This is a cool leg. I just am not really a big fan of the Space Venom. So yeah, we'll just get to it and get into the actual figure itself now. And of course, I've already really gone over this head sculpt, but as I said before, it really does look like the other head sculpt is basically the exact same thing, except with a different expression, which is really cool. And you know, I really dig this head sculpt, guys. I really do. I think this is the main reason why I bought this figure, was because of this head sculpt, and it is actually pretty worth it, because I like this Electro a lot, and it's going to be really awesome for displays and everything. So yeah, I really like this head sculpt. And if you guys want to know what the other head sculpt looks like on the figure, here is the other head sculpt on the figure, which is the way it came in normally, which it doesn't look terrible, it just looks kind of weird, you know. I don't really like it that much. So yeah, and if you guys can hear a harmonica, that's my granddad playing it. So yeah, I'm not going to disturb that. Anyway, I don't think it's that bad anyway. I kind of like it. But anyway, this Electro paint is pretty cool. They did miss the mark a little bit down there. I think you guys might be able to see it if I zoom in a little bit. You guys might be able to see. Yeah, they missed some paint down there. And yeah, you will see that throughout the figure. And on the back, you know, it's pretty nicely painted on the back as well. I don't really think it's that bad of a paint job. They could have done better with the pegs here to make them a little bit yellow. I bet they could have painted over that peg to make it yellow actually, but you know, they didn't. They seem to have done it on the top half of the bicep, but they didn't really do it on the lower half of the arm. So yeah, but anyway, you know, it's just a basic paint sculpt down here, you know, and you know, ankles look alright, and you know, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just the basics, you know, pizza Spidey body mold. But anyway, with this head on, it still has really good articulation. It goes up that much for the head. It goes down very far for the head as well. These do not get in the way at all because they have pliable plastic. It goes side to side, and a little bit of net pivot, which is pretty cool. It actually is a lot more than usual, so that's awesome. It has armpit joints that move back and forward, you know. It's really cool. And it goes outwards that much, it goes inwards that much, it swivels all the way around, it does a bicep swivel here, it has the double jointed elbows that bend in that far, which is pretty cool. Nice joints here. Wrist swivel and a wrist hinge that moves up and down. It does have that ab crunch joint that moves forward that much, and it moves back that far. It also has the waist swivel here that kind of looks really weird. I'm not sure why it looks so weird when you do the waist swivel. But anyway, the legs kick forward that much. They go backwards a little bit. They go outward, thigh swivel. They have double jointed knees and an ankle rocker pivot that hinges down up an ankle pivot with peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So overall, I think this figure is pretty awesome, guys. It has some pretty cool paint apps. I really like this head sculpt on him right now. The other head sculpt is decent as well. If you guys want to have like a modern a modern Electro, you guys can use this head sculpt, but I like the classic look. So yeah, if you guys are a fan of Electro or Spider-Man in general and his villains, you guys should probably pick him up. This is probably the best Electro figure Hasbro has given us to date. That's even including this one, which is, you know, pretty crap. But yeah, this is a great Electro figure. If you guys want to pick it up, go ahead. And yeah, until next time, it's J Parple signing out.